have the opening bell. Britt Baker, as a result of her outing at Rise 1, was initially the one announced to receive the title shot tomorrow night at AWS. Chelsea Green took issue with that, wanted an opportunity herself, very successful on Impact Wrestling. I forgot what channel they're on. Nobody gets it anymore, right?
There's a channel for it?
I think so.
Hey, she had a chance to take this up in the very, very beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Colt Cabana was ready to have them wrestle right there, but Chelsea goes to the back saying she's got to fix her hair and makeup.
Yeah, well.
Priorities, young lady.
She's had time to prepare. So if Chelsea can win this match, she will get Britt Baker's title shot tomorrow at AWS against the Phoenix Rise champion. But Britt Baker very determined to maintain that title shot. So whoever wins this match gets the title shot tomorrow. That's what it comes down to.
Britt Baker working hard to make a name for herself. Standing out at Rise 1 in Chicago. Came all the way, earned a spot here in Los Angeles.
Also regularly competing for the Cleveland-based AEW promotion on the Girls Night Out events. Of course, I've worked with Rise in the past. We've had the championship defense by Shayna Baszler on Rise 1.
She might have appeared on a wrestling company show.
I think she was on Raw or
Yes.
one of the two.
WW something.
They're TV ready.
Yes.
TV ready. Side headlock applied here by Britt Baker. Chelsea able to set her off. Reverses direction. Oh, right there, ready to go for the hip toss. Unable to get it.
Intriguing way of going into that. I like it.
Landing on her feet. That's some Marty Jannetty stuff right there, Allison Danger.
Hey, Marty Jannetty is a talented wrestler in his own right.
He was. Reversal of the whip. Baker up and over in the corner. And a side headlock. Brings her down to the mat.
Say Chelsea.
I don't think that Chelsea Green's going to give up to the side headlock here, but the referee checking on her condition just to be safe.
I don't think Chelsea Green's talking that smack now, though.
Well, she's realizing it's not going to be an easy task to take that title shot away from Britt. Frequently competing throughout the state of Pennsylvania as well. Doing what relatively new wrestlers tend to do if they want to get their name out there. Run the roads of pro wrestling, take as many opportunities as you can, try to score those big victories, and learn in every way possible. And that includes the afternoon seminar, the all-day seminar today with both Colt Cabana and Saraya Knight before Rise 2 to prepare all of the women here on the roster for their future and their careers throughout professional wrestling, whether they have the goal of going to Japan and competing or wrestling on television here in the United States on a regular basis, or just becoming the top of the indies, king of the indies, as Reckless Youth would say.
You're bringing out all the old names tonight, Dave.
No, I'm just old. They're just names to me.
Just names. I think I heard that guy once.
Ducks that clothesline attempt. Britt Baker, waistlock. Oh, avoided by Chelsea. And able to take Britt down. Grabbing a hold of the leg here. Hooked it tight, but only got a near fall. Chelsea Green out of British Columbia, Canada.
I believe she splits her time between there and Orlando, Florida.
Ooh, knee strike right there from Britt Baker. Chelsea's still on her feet, but feeling the effects. Forearm shot. And again. How's Chelsea still up? Another shot.
The rope's going to help her out.
I think the ropes are the only thing holding her up right now. Into the ropes she goes. Another shot from Britt Baker. Just doubled over in pain right now. Chelsea Green.
Looked like Chelsea was going to try and take a shot of her own, but Britt beat her to the punch, literally.
And able to take her down and out to the floor to get out of the path of Britt Baker. Chelsea Green trying to regroup.
Chelsea Green saying no.
Fans getting on her case here to get back inside the ring. Referee asking her to get back in as well.
I don't think many of these fans have been this close to a female before, so
Wow.
it's very awkward
There
for
have
them.
been women's shows here for AWS.
Yeah, but do
Oh!
they come out? I
They
need
do.
to watch more AWS.
They do.
This is the quality of women's matches they're going to put on. Oh, man.
Absolutely. Bart packs this place on a regular basis. And now out on the apron. Baker went for the kick. Chelsea caught the boot and planted her face first on the edge of the ring frame. Double count now administered by the referee. 10 count on the floor here in Rise. Oh, avoids that big running boot by Chelsea and connects with one of her own.
Super kick. Britt Baker was down, but definitely not out. Right back up.
To a count of 6. Baker needs to stay focused on what the referee's count is at. Bring it back inside here. Breaks that count, rolling her opponent as well as herself back inside. Pulling the referee in front of her. Come
That
on.
was cheesy. Oh.
Big boot.
Chelsea proud of herself.
Just try to catch her off guard with the misdirection with the referee getting involved and everything. That puts Chelsea Green in the driver's seat for now.
Oh,
Twisting
twisting the
away on the
hair.
hair, yeah.
That's excruciating, by the way. Because that's real hair.
That's why you
And that's
just
painful.
Sinead yourself,
Just
and you're fine. You'll be fine. Nobody's gonna pull your hair if you do that, right? Nikki rocks yourself. Chinlock now, trying to take away the energy of Britt Baker, keeping her grounded. Gonna force Britt to dig down for some energy, try to fight back to her feet here. Get out of this chinlock. Chelsea trying to cut off that circulation.
Britt needs to get the fans behind her.
Shots to the midsection, trying to free herself. Handful of hair by Chelsea Green. Send her right back down to the mat. Another warning from the referee and handing her the to the ref. Face into the turnbuckle now.
I think the ref needs to be a little bit more authoritative.
Yes, he does.
Britt looking stunned.
Modified version of a curb stomp there, face into the turnbuckle.
They may be cushioned, but they're not soft.
The metal buckle underneath those things. Only 2, getting frustrated that she's not able to put her away. It's a difficult task to earn a title shot.
Yes.
She's realizing it right now.
Instead of a tantrum, she should be focusing on taking Britt out.
Snapmare brings her to a seated position now, off the ropes. Oh! Disrespectful slap right across the face. Only 2, again, Britt Baker kicking out.
Green looking irritated, but she should only be irritated with herself.
It was one of the 4 wrestlers in that 4-way matchup to determine the first Phoenix of Rise champion, but even though she didn't win the matchup, she was not pinned or made to submit in that match.
You think you can hang with this superstar?
Worthy of an opportunity to go for that title yet again tomorrow. Will Chelsea Green be able to put a stop to it? Big clothesline, just leaping at her. Wiped out Chelsea, and now both women are down, feeling the effects of this matchup. Double count now, administered by the official.
There's one anti-Baker fan.
One, and lots of Britt Baker fans here, encouraging her to get back to her feet.
Can you blame him? That girl's star is on the rise. I give her 1 to 2 years. We're going to see her name everywhere.
I think we're seeing it right now. Starting to break out everywhere you look. And wants to end this weekend with the Rise Championship. she can win this match and then score the victory against whomever the champion is defending tomorrow, she will leave California with the Phoenix of Rise championship. Big clothesline takes her off her feet. Chelsea's back up and sent right back down.
Leaving champ could guarantee her some bookings in a whole lot more.
Rolling elbow! Only 2. I mean, Rise is looking to take to the road, head to other countries. Negotiations currently ongoing. The champion will defend wherever Rise goes and travels to.
Beautiful German suplex.
Only 2. She was able to pull her back away from the ropes before going for that cover. Smart wrestling by Britt Baker.
You can see she's definitely picked up a lot of information in her 2 Rise seminars. Pulling it together, trying to make it cohesive.
Off the ropes. Running boot. For the cover now. Only 2. Baker able to get her shoulder up.
Pulling her in the center, what's she going for?
Going for the big leaping elbow, but Britt moved out of the way. Leg drop right on her tailbone. Oh, they know each other very well. You're able to avoid the offense of their opponent. Big running clothesline up against the ropes. And one from Baker, forearm shot. Elbow from Green.
Following each other back and forth.
Ducks that attempt. Another rolling elbow, and down she goes. Cover. Only 2.
No.
One Chelsea Green fan chanting TNA.
So you mean one TNA fan? Beautiful.
Oh, bringing back, forcing the shoulders of Baker against the canvas as she went to cinch in that submission hold on Chelsea.
Looked like she had a handful of hair to get it in,
Yeah,
but Britt's still able to break free.
To get that leverage to force her flat against the canvas. Both back on their feet. Side Russian leg sweep.
Don't be shocked, make the cover.
She's going to go up. Will we see the double shooting star press?
I think in this city we might see a shooting.
Oh! Missile drop kick!
Perfect connection. Britt half in the ring, half out.
Yeah, that sent her basically to the floor with the impact of that drop kick off the top rope. See what I did there? Did you hear the pop of that impact?
That's why I love working with you, Jay Prazak. You're so punny.
She didn't spike her because it's 2017. Oh, Chelsea grabbing hold of a chair. That's a steel chair. Grabbing it from a merchandise stand over there. Referee trying to talk some sense into her. Don't put that chair to use in this matchup. He needs to take
control.
He needs to get it out of the ring. They're fighting over the chair. Come on, ref. Oh! Inadvertently, the referee struck. Oh! Super kick from Britt Baker.
Can't ring the bell if he's down. He can't breathe.
He can't ring the bell. And who did it? I mean, they were fighting over the chair. It wasn't like it was intentional. Oh! Face first into the canvas. And that's 3. Britt Baker wins the matchup and keeps the title shot for tomorrow at AWS.